Without change, something sleeps inside us. The sleeper must awaken.
Hello and welcome back to another We Ourselves video. And today I want to talk about two videos, one by Dre Mack of The Dre Mack Show and another by Darius at Planet Fanatics. And I want to show how both videos not only complemented each other, but more importantly, expanded and explained Derrick Boseman's comments 4 years ago when he explained why Disney Marvel had to get rid of T'Challa. All three videos are an example of a simple fact that I've come to learn in my life, that truth has an affinity for itself. To me, bits of connected information and knowledge are like puzzle pieces. I've always loved puzzles, and I like the idea of taking thousands, yes, thousands of pieces and putting it together to reveal a big picture. And I treat information the same way. So when I listened to Dre Mack's show on January 13th, and he commented on the negative advertisement and propaganda that Marvel used to get us to reject recasting T'Challa. And then 3 days later, on January 16th, I watched Darius on Planet Fanatics, his live stream, and he talked about the power of one image of a new actor playing T'Challa and what it did. And when I heard both of these streams, the pieces clicked together for me. And I thought back to Derrick Boseman's comment about the type of image Disney and Marvel did not want the world to see.
A black man being a king does not fit the narrative of
not at all
what they want the world to see. A black man being a victim, black men being killed in the streets, but a black man being a king is not the narrative that they want the world to see, and I don't think they liked the response that came back from a black man being a king.
Now, Derrick Boseman was saying something that had come from his experience, not only as a black man in America, but as a minister. He was a pastor, and he was aware, and that's why he could confidently make that prediction 2 months before Kevin Feige came on stage and made it a reality. And we all know that Kevin Feige announced in December of 2020 that they would not recast the character of T'Challa. Before I go on, I just want to say that I am aware that Shuri is the current Black Panther. I only focus on T'Challa because that has been the subject of recent rumors and speculation. But even with Shuri, Marvel has used negative imagery and propaganda because, in truth, the image of a black queen on a throne is equally as problematic to Hollywood. First example I want to mention is Dre Mack in this particular show where he talked about the negative programming that is used on us over and over again to get us to accept certain ideas almost by default. And in this case, he was talking about the idea that T'Challa can never be recast, that T'Challa had to be put aside.
When Kevin Feige came out and told you we wasn't recasting the role of T'Challa, what he did was the biggest marketing ploy that everybody fell for, and you believed it.
They got in there early, and they used that negative propaganda, that negative advertisement, to get us to accept that and to repeat it.
I'm not going to recast him in this universe because you're going to honor him. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you the biggest marketing ploy of all time. I'm going to make this movie called Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and not only are you going to play for a funeral, you're going to feel bad about if you say anything bad about it.
Then you had Darius of Planet Fanatics. He showed a poll asking people if T'Challa should be recast.
They posted this a week ago, and it says Black Panther 3 will reportedly have a new actor in a role of T'Challa previously led by the late Chadwick Boseman, but in their caption they put, "This would be such a bittersweet decision. Cousins, are you all open to this? Who would you want to play the role of T'Challa?" The first comment, unless it's his son, we don't want him. Maybe his son would take over his father's legacy. I'm telling you, there's a disconnect. These are casuals. These are regular people. No one can replace Chadwick. Someone said, this is a good idea. They should have done it sooner in BP2, to be honest. Now there's one. Someone said, is it his son? They did kind of set that up at the end of the second movie. Oh Lord. It's his son, so yes, RIP to Chadwick. Someone said, did you not watch the second one? Yes, T'Challa must live on. His son will be the new Black Panther, and they go on and on from there.
It's the negative propaganda. It's the negative talking points that they drilled into us, and so many people accept it.
Oh, matter of fact, we're going to make Shuri the temporary Black Panther. If you don't like that, you hate women.
People are simply stuck, and this is Marvel's fault. This is Marvel's fault. People are simply stuck with seeing Chadwick as T'Challa because that's the last person you saw in the suit.
You most definitely hate black women because black women out here are the most hated women out in the world.
That's on Marvel because for 4 years, Marvel has kept casuals and everybody else only seeing one individual in the role. And that's Chadwick Boseman.
You see how the marketing rolls off the tongue? It's part is what you call propaganda.
And that's why I said truth has affinity for itself, because what Darius was doing, whether intentional or not, he was giving more substantiation to what Dre Mack had said. He then showed what happened when that same person showed people a picture of Aldous Hodge.
Would y'all be here for Aldous Hodges being the recast choice for T'Challa? Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, to where some people on this are yes. I can see this happening. Someone said yes, please. Damn son, someone said not gonna lie, I can actually see this happening. I can see it now. You see the difference in these comments opposed to when you show Chadwick's face. I think a lot of people just needed to see someone else in the suit.
Just seeing one picture of Aldous Hodge as Black Panther broke the spell. It broke the negative programming, and they saw the possibility and they said, wow. And that's the whole point.
Maybe we should have 4 years ago just AI'd some motherfucking images and we could have stopped these conversations altogether and got everybody 4 years ago on board with recasting T'Challa. Because if all it took was Eric Voss's 11 minutes, O'Shea Jackson retweeting what he said, Jeff Snyder giving a hot rumor, and these AI images, brother, we should have been on this train 4 years ago.
Programming can be positive or negative. Marketing can be positive or negative. We know that in our personal lives because we talk about what positive affirmations can do and what they mean. They are meant to offset the negative self-talk, the negative self-programming that we've taken on through maybe family or culture, religion, politics, whatever it is. When we have negative programming that results in negative self-talk, what do? We have positive affirmations which are designed to offset and overthrow and rewrite that programming. Which is why they tell you listen to positive affirmations when you go to sleep, because you are reprogramming your subconscious. Dre Mack talked about the negative propaganda, which is repeated over and over again, and it gets into your subconscious. And when you speak, as Darius showed in that example, when people were just asked, should we recast T'Challa, the negative programming that they've already hit you with, these people were parroting it back. But when they were shown one image of Aldous Hodge, that was the positive affirmation, if you want to put it that way. And it broke through the programming and they saw the possibility. And what was the possibility? Of seeing another black man as king. The very thing that Derrick Boseman told us ahead of time. Before Kevin Feige came out and made his announcement, they said they don't want you to see that image. Why? Because just like the negative propaganda could get you to accept a world that they want, that benefits them and is detrimental to you. Hello, NAACP report on the black images and shows and TVs that we see that is detrimental to us. That is why it is detrimental, because it is programming us to live and think and breathe in a way that benefits them and is detrimental to us. But if you see an image of a black man as a king, it elevates you, it lifts you, and more important, it breaks the negative programming, and it does not allow them to use our power and our energy and our creativity to benefit them. We are awake. We are taking back our power. And we, at that point, can use it to benefit ourselves. Don't let anybody talk you down from it. Don't let anybody try to belittle it, because the reason that they're doing it is they are afraid of it, because they cannot have us wake up. Because when we wake up, which is the meaning of woke, we break their spells. At the very least, we break their propaganda. We're talking about manifesting a better world. And that starts with taking the power that they are siphoning from us. Truth has an affinity for itself. And even when they try to squash it, it still pops up here, 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 and here. And if you're of the mind to put the pieces together, it starts to waken you up. So anyway, that's what I wanted to bring to you today. If you haven't hit the like button, smash the like button, share this video, also subscribe, and I will see you the next time.
The sleeper has awakened!